Hey everyone, I am Maria Romaine Brace, and if you've been following my journey, I have been doing Whole30 for the past month, and it is something that I'm really proud of, and I wanted to share my results. So just taught spin, which is a normal check-in time that I've been doing, and wanted to share that I not only felt amazing and really combated my sugar cravings and really got some things in control, but I am down 8 pounds, which is fantastic. So it's crazy what dairy and processed food and sugar can really inflame you and your body towards. So I have actually lost 8 pounds on the scale, which they don't want you to weigh yourself until after the actual experiment or the 30 days. And I even traveled to Vegas. I even traveled to Punta Cana and was at a resort, and I stayed on it. So granted, there were some things that probably snuck in, but that's completely okay with me because I was really passionate about just making this a lifestyle anyway. So with it being a lifestyle goal, it's something that I wasn't afraid to have maybe a little sugar on the bacon if that's the only bacon I could get, or if the steak was rubbed with brown sugar, I would be able to taste it. So I really took my time making sure that things were responding well with my body. So down 8 pounds, increased energy, don't have the sugar cravings, can say no to things I normally couldn't say no to, thanks Jason, and I really feel good. And so again, losing weight was awesome. I still need to do my inches, but my plan moving forward, so the Whole30 helps you eliminate dairy, has you eliminate processed food, has you eliminate wheat, has you eliminate added sugars, has you eliminate a lot of things. And so I'm thrilled. I don't have to have cream in my coffee. I don't have to have a dessert every night. I can have fruit or sweet potatoes and coconut oil. I can eat handfuls of cashews and almonds and not feel guilty because of the calories involved. Like, I feel really good in the sense that last night I had a steak and handfuls of nuts and Shakeology, and even though there were a lot of calories in that, I didn't feel bad because it was compliant. Now, I did listen to my body because there are certain things like red meat that was a little too sugary like last night and too heavy, and I don't think I'll do that again. So if anything, this has really helped not only my energy, my control, my ability to focus on the right things, my ability to automate my nutrition, which has always been a goal of mine. But the big thing that I've really noticed is that I can listen to everything I put in my body and wonder if it's good for me or not, and not go off of desire. So there's certain things like an RX bar that tastes really good. There are certain things like coconut oil and a sweet potato that taste really good, but there's just that less of a pull and desire and itch to get after things. So I feel really good. I don't think I want milk or whey in my life. I knew that was inflammatory in the past. I don't really need bread. I don't need added sugars if I can help it. So there will be things that will sneak in, and I'm not going to be like a Nazi about it. But I am excited to really, moving forward, see if something feels good, see if something feels bad. Like at the resort, I had to have peanuts because they didn't have any cashews or almonds. And while that was not compliant towards the end of my 30 days, like on day 30, I was okay with it because I was assessing if it was bad for me or not. So I feel really amazing. I would like to see doing more of this, what that does for me. I highly suggest it. I highly suggest reading the books. I suggest doing it with Shakeology, and here's what I suggest about Shakeology. It is full of superfoods that you don't get anywhere else. So as much as I love fruits and vegetables, and that's something that we need in our body, unfortunately, our soil is just micro deficient and we're not getting the nutrition that we need. So that's something that I want to make sure I have in my life, are those 70 superfoods. And I really trust in the company, where it's coming from and why it's higher end and it's not cheap. So I'm going to use the insurance of having Shakeology daily. 1, it tastes good. 2, it's not something that like strokes my sugar dragon, which makes me want more and more and more. I just want one and I'm kind of over it. And then I feel better, right? So my muscles recover, my digestion is good. I feel like I'm getting vitamins and nutrients that I don't get necessarily in apples, lettuce, and elsewhere that I might get from Costco or that I might get from the salad bar. So I use it as my insurance, but in terms of eating right, fruits, vegetables, sweet potatoes, oils, nuts, those kinds of things really respond well with me and a majority of people. So a lot of people ask me why I didn't do the fix and I did the Whole30 instead, and I really felt like I needed to get extreme and cut out things instead of measure things. So that's the route I went. And again, I still incorporated Shakeology, I still incorporated Energize, I have black coffee, which I really enjoy now, which was kind of crazy. I never thought that would be me. Again, I'm down 8 pounds. I have lost several inches. Things just feel amazing. I feel really confident. I could care less what I look like, in the sense that I just feel really good and I feel really empowered to be making the right choices. Tonight, I didn't get to celebrate my birthday last week, so I am going out with some friends, so I will have some cocktails. So we will see what the uninhibited cocktail Maria, does. But I'd like to think that I'm not going to be tempted to have the things that I've had in the past, just because I've been doing this for 33 days. So again, things have snuck in. I'm okay with that. I'm here to learn about my body and not be a Nazi. But what I'm really excited about is the ability to have go-to meals that don't have that at all. So the fact that we can have sweet potato, avocado, almonds, the fact that we can have good types of meat, the fact that I can look at a label and know what to avoid, the fact that I can reference my books and explore food freedom. I really never felt more free, guys. And yes, being down 8 pounds helps, and feeling small helps, because that's always a good feeling. But what's even more empowering is a sense of control and a sense of empowerment and a sense of not needing things that I feel like I used to need. So if you're encountering a pull and an addiction and cravings that are just driving you nuts and you feel like you can't get over them, I highly suggest kind of getting black and white with it and cutting certain things out to then implement it back in and figure out what things trigger you, what things you don't need. Like if I eat too salty of food, I'm going to want something sweet. And so to watch those things, because you don't need to make life harder on you. So I am down 8 pounds, definitely feel tinier, things fit way better, my energy's through the roof, I don't need cream in my coffee, which is a huge win. I can say no to big desserts for a month straight. That's something that I used to always have to have every weekend. And tonight I'm having some cocktails, and I know that I'm allergic to alcohol, so I'm gonna prepare for that and not need a lot, right? So I feel really, really good. I appreciate you guys sharing and joining, and if you guys have questions, I would love to help guide you through it. In fact, I think my next group will be a Whole30 plus Shakeology group. I firmly believe in Shakeology. I think that it is an incredible tool to do with Whole30 type eating, very similar to the Fix. You're just not focused on measuring things out as specific as the 21-day fix, which with my background and knowledge, I actually knew to not eat too many nuts, to not eat too many fruits, to not eat too many sweet potatoes, etc. So I feel amazing. I encourage anybody that's thinking about it to reach out to me. I know I've gotten tons of messages, which I really appreciate, and I really look forward to talking with you guys on how you guys can get control of your life and combat those sugar dragons. So thank you for joining. I would love for you guys to reach out, message me today, and we'll talk soon. Bye.